Hi, I'm Dan Schmitt. I do a weekly television show called Team Chicago Challenge. My website is teamchicago.tv, teamchicago.tv. We're in beautiful Elkhorn, Wisconsin, Wadsworth County Fairground, motorcycle half mile racing, 4th of July. What could be more American than a half-mile flat track motorcycle race on the 4th of July? I mean, we should thank God every day that we are in the good old USA, the greatest country in the world. And remember, it was that cowboy attitude that made America so great. Don't forget it. No matter what the knuckleheads in Washington, D.C. might say, America is still the greatest country in the world. So let's check out some of the racing action. Next 10 or 12 minutes, I'm going to try to show you all the good action from Wadsworth County Fairgrounds in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Remember, with the website, teamchicago.tv. That's right, teamchicago.tv. First race we're going to look at, this is 750 flathead versus 500 overhead valve engines. Terry Vestal in the first heat race is flying on that Harley-Davidson KR. The animal behind Terry, it is Richard Knitter and Drew Saunders. But Terry Vestal will not be denied as he goes on the win. I believe this is a Black River Falls Harley-Davidson sponsored KR Harley-Davidson Flathead 750. The second heat race, jumping out front, it's Sorson Lavelli on the Harley-Davidson. He's from Black River Falls, right with a Mike Anderson on the 500 Twin Triumph. Young Zig Zunder from Twin Lakes, Wisconsin on that 500 Triumph. His first dirt track event is running in third place. And in the final, Mike Anderson on the Triumph, 500 Twin Triumph, battle with Terry Vestal on the 750 Flathead Harley-Davidson. This is how the rules were in the 50s and the early 60s. It was 500 overhead valve versus 750 side valve, but Terry Vestal will not be denied. He is flying on the KR Harley-Davidson, taking full advantage of the cushion. Right there, Mike Anderson, former Badger racer, national champ. Mike is still a go-fast motorcycle racer on that 500, but young Zig Zunder, he's from Maury's Place in Ringwood, Illinois. Maury's Place, the place for Triumph, Nortons, and BSAs. He's running a great race, but Terry Vestal goes on to pick up the win and the points in the Classic Flat Track National Championship, and I talked to Terry after the race.
Hello, my name's Terry Vestal. I'm from Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, and we're here in Elkhorn, Walworth County Fairgrounds for a half mile today. Some vintage, some modern bikes, and we brought two Harleys with us.
The brakeless rigid.
253 that we were riding today. It's rigid, brakeless. I've been riding that one for I think this will be the second year now, and I don't know, I just fell in love with the thing. I never knew I could ride a bike with no brakes, especially on a half mile or a short track. And we've been to a combination of races now, clay and pea gravel, and we've been fortunate to be doing pretty good.
Okay, who's your sponsor?
The main sponsor is Elmuth Harley-Davidson out of Black River Falls. He's helped Fred for quite a few years now. Yeah, both bikes are owned by Fred Pettis, and Larry Pettis, his brother, he helps him do a lot of stuff, a lot of machining. Fred's quite the tinker. If you were around us today, we had a few problems here and there, you know, minor stuff. And Fred, if he's sitting in a chair, he gets bored. So he's having fun this year. I'm having fun, Larry's having fun, and we hope we can keep it going.
Terry, and now another one of the classic flat track national championship events. This is the 80 singles. Jumping out front, that's Steve Casson from Wisconsin. He's on a 600 Yamaha single. We're making a move on the inside, and the outside is 31 Justin Schmitt and Ron Williams. Two bikes with 31s. They are both on Rotax engine framers. Rotax engines were built in Austria. These are framer bikes. AMA went to single racing classics. 31, the national number, Ron Williams from Granger, Indiana is up front. Justin Schmitt is right there, 31X. Steve Casson running in third place. Picking up the win in the heat race, it is Ron Williams on the Rotax. Justin Schmitt was second, but Justin Schmitt went on to win the final event. Classic flat track national championship points. Number 31, that is Ron Williams, looking great. Justin Schmitt and Steve Casson on the Yamaha. Now we're looking at the 450 amateur event. They call it an amateur event, but these are pro single riders and amateur riders mixed up. 43 on the KTM, that's Jacob Walters. Parker Morris, number 10. Morgan Monroe, she is running number 32P. Charlie Grazer running fourth. Third just slipped off the groove, taking advantage and moving up. Charlotte Keynes is now moving up to fourth place. Up front is Jacob Walters. Parker Norris is one of the AMA events. 450 amateur class. This is for amateur racers and first year pro singles riders. Coming down the front straightaway one more time, it is 43. Jacob Walters, he's from Marion, Illinois. Parker Norris is from Flushing, Michigan, number 10. Morgan Monroe, she's from Cedar Lake, Indiana. She is flying. And fourth place went to Charlotte Kings from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Pro Racing, Heat 1, Run What You Brung. This is the cash-paying pro event. Jumping out front, that is Dan Metzler. He's from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. He's on that Beaver Dam Harley Davidson BMW. He's on a 450 moto bike. It's a Honda 450 four-stroke. Second place is 99X. That is Kyle Myers. He's from Escanaba, Michigan, coming down to Elkhorn to show his stuff. Picking up the win in the first heat race is Dan Metzler. Metzler, Harley Davidson, BMW. He's looking great on that 450 Honda, and I talked to him right after this heat race.
Name's Dan Mischler. We're here at Elkhorn 2014. Just got off the bike, won the heat race. The bike's working really good. The track is a lot of fun. Can really ride deep up high, and it's nice and smooth. And there's pretty good competition here, but thankfully I was able to get a really good start and check out what the heat race win.
Well, tell my audience, what is a cushion? What does that mean? I mean, people will throw that word around. What does it mean?
Well, a cushion, I mean, it is kind of like a pillow, so to speak, you know, ice riding. Basically, you're going down the straightaway really, really fast at wide open throttle, and you just kind of push the bike down and just kind of lean it in and just keep the power on, and it just allows you to slide. And then when you slide up to the cushion, which we call the thicker part of the track up top, which we call the cushion, and it kind of allows the bike to the tires to grip onto that, and then you can kind of get your power and get your traction and torque, and you can really get on the throttle and come out of the corner really good.
Thank you, Dan. And now the second pro heat race. Run what you brung. 44F jumping out front. It's Nick Evans. He's from Galion, Ohio. Right there, number 19, Ian Steer. He's also on a Rotax. They race down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Ian's taking the outside line. Nick Evans on the inside, coming down the front straightaway. Snatching the lead, that is Ian Spears. Performance Cycle and Dyno. Harvard, Illinois. His Rotax is flying. Second place, Nick Evans. But picking up the win in the second heat race is Ian Steer. And I had a chance to talk to this rider after this race.
Hey, this is Ian Steer. I'm here at Elkhorn, Wisconsin, racing a cushion half mile. Not really a big money race or anything. Just, you know, it's fun to come out and twist throttle on a cushion. So we just won our heat race, pretty demandingly too. So that was definitely pretty good. We're looking forward to the main.
Tell me about your bike and what about suspension setup and all that. I mean, you guys are running.
We're using a Rotax 676 and a C&J frame. The people's bike I'm riding is Gary and Kevin Sievers out of downstate Illinois. They actually built this one fresh for me this year, or over the winter. Or I guess rebuilt it, because I rode it in Champaign last year, got third on it, and it was really, really comfortable then. And now it's just, you know, it's like I never got off of it, so it's.
Thank you, Ian, and we'll see how you do in Champaign this year. Pro final as they line up, waiting for the green light. Whoa, bumping off the line. It's Ian Steers bumping into Dan Metzler. Ian Steers trying to make his way through the middle of the pack. Comes out ahead right with him is that 44F. That's Nick Evans from Ohio. 2 Rotaxes up front. Taking the early lead, that's Ian Steers, Harvard, Illinois, number 19, national number 19. Nick Evans, 44, running second, moving up to third place. Dan Metzler, 77, after getting bumped on the line. He is on the gas. He's on a 450 Honda motorbike. Nick Evans is on a Rotax framer. Ian Steer, he's on a Rotax framer. 44.77 right there. It's Kyle Meyer from Escanaba. He's on a Honda running in 4th place. 5th place looks like Kevin Walters on the KTM. Morgan Mitzler is running in 6th place, and he's on a Honda motorbike also. But up front, whoa, going wide on the Rotax, it is Nick Evans taking advantage. Dan Metzler on the motorbike, 450 Honda. Coming back, squaring off the corner, Dan Metzler moves into 2nd place as he gets by Nick Evans on the Rotax. For more information on Elkhorn and the Classic Flat Track National Championship Series, go to AMADistrict16.com, bikedays.com, Dan Veranda 88, D Veranda 88 at live.com to get the 2015 date and tell them that you've seen it on Team Chicago. That's teamchicago.tv, walkwithdan.com. Going on to pick up the win in the expert class, pro racing, Ian Steers, performance cycle and dyno, Harvard, Illinois, on the Rotax. Dan Metzler, 2nd. 3rd place went to Nick Evans.